Hello, thank you for joining me in today's Wind Down Yoga. We will begin the first minute of our practice just resting in child pose. Finding whatever position feels the best to you. Arms extended, arms by the side, maybe wrapped around your head. Just taking this time to connect to the body and start to let the day go. Letting go of any thoughts you brought into this practice with you. Letting each gentle breath bring you into this present moment. As we inhale, we feel the energy of our body, and as we exhale, we feel the body relax and let go. Noticing the lengthening of the spine as our forehead is down on the mat and our hips reach back. Taking our last few breaths to find gratitude for this day and this practice. Slowly taking the hands underneath the shoulders, and on your next inhale, gently lifting the chest and the head, finding our way into tabletop pose before melting down into puppy, reaching the fingertips towards the edge of the mat. Exhale, sinking down. We can stay in our static puppy pose, or maybe we take a few pulses, pressing through the palms to lift the chest on the inhale, to help us deepen our stretch on the exhale. Breathing nice and even. Noticing the space between your fingers as your hands are outstretched in front. Taking one more deep breath before gently pressing up and coming into all fours. Extend the right leg to the side, our heel is in line with the knee. And then take 2 rounds of cat-cow, noticing how the hips are open with this variation. We meet back in neutral spine before inhaling, using the core, lifting the arms up to shoulder height and reaching the left arm overhead. The right hand slides down the leg as we open up through the side body. Beautiful. Exhale to windmill the arms around and maybe take a slight back bend here if this feels good. You can always come up onto the ball of the foot or skip this pose altogether. Placing the hands down in front of the chest, take the right leg back in and extend the left. 2 more rounds of cat-cow, lifting the chest on the inhale and rounding the back on the exhale. Enjoying this nice yummy spine mobilization before lifting up and exhaling into our gate pose stretch. Spiraling the chest open, nice and lifted. One more breath here before maybe taking our camel variation. Listening to your own body, if it's in your practice today or if it's not. Exhale, back down, plant the palms. Tuck the toes underneath and come to sit on the heels, thunderbolt pose. Taking a moment here to draw the hands to the heart center, roll the shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. Take one deep breath, fostering that inner connection before reaching the hands behind the hips and opening the chest. Our hands are interlaced. Feeling our heart open as our chest expands, On your next exhale, release the hands and lift up onto the feet, making your way into Malasana or Yogi Squat. Taking your time to carefully find the position that feels the best. Sending the hips down into the mat, maybe using the elbows to gently open the knees a little bit more. Once again, drawing our awareness to our breath and consciously letting go of whatever the day brought to us. Sending love for its lessons and experiences. And gently releasing the hands to the mat, find a seat and scoot to the middle of the mat if we've traveled. Planting the left foot, cross the right ankle over the opposite knee, pulling the chest as close to the legs as we can to really intensify this glute stretch. Sitting in this pose and seeing where we can soften. Trying to release any rigidity we may be holding on to in our body and our mind. Exhale to release and gently switch sides. Making sure our breath is nice and even on the inhales and the exhales. Always coming back to the feeling of the oxygen in our body whenever our mind starts to wander away. Our breath is our anchor to this present moment. And on your next exhale, release both of the feet. Maybe send them out another few inches to round through the back and rest your head on your knees. The hands can fall towards the feet or wherever feels comfortable. Giving yourself a little hug, sending yourself some self-love. Finding compassion for yourself like you find compassion for others. Letting any emotions or feelings arise without judgment. Inhale to lift the head. Gently roll onto the back. Exhale. Extend the left leg long and reach the right knee into the chest. Feeling the hip crease stretch as we hold here for another breath. Exhale to gently straighten the leg as far as feels good. Flexing the foot up towards the ceiling, keeping a bend in the knee if we need to. Reaching the leg towards the chest, waking up the hamstring. Then gently grabbing onto the foot or the ankle or the shin, coming into half happy baby. Pulling the knee close to the chest on the side of the body. Breathing easy, feeling supported in your lower back. And gently taking that knee and crossing it over the left leg, making our way into a spinal twist. Softening wherever we feel tension, maybe in our shoulders or in our hips. I invite you to maybe close the eyes and surrender here. Keeping the right knee bent, gently roll onto the back, crossing it over the left leg, coming into a half reclined cow face pose. Gently guiding the ankle as close to the hips as feels good. Holding here for a few breaths, just enjoying the stillness. On your next exhale, gently release that leg and extend, pulling the left knee into the chest, hugging the knee, waking up the hip crease. Before gently extending the leg up and pulling it into the chest. Listening to your body, not forcing anything in these gentle movements. Preparing the body for a beautiful night of rest and relaxation. Always coming back to the breath, feeling it as it enters and leaves your body, calming down the mind from your day. Gently bending the knee and making your way into half happy baby. Always making sure to find whatever position is most comfortable in your body, no matter what it looks like. We're here to feel good. One more breath here. And then gently make your way into your twist. Bringing your awareness to the lower back, the lumbar spine. Feeling the spine become long as it's stretched and wrung out. Releasing tension in the shoulders and in the face with every exhale. Coming deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. One more nice restorative breath before gently exhaling back onto the back and finding our half reclined cow face pose. Opening up through the left glute as we pull the leg over the hips. Still active in the right leg, feeling it draw down into the mat. We're here for another few breaths. And whenever you're ready, we can uncross the leg and hug both knees into the chest. Giving yourself a little rock from side to side, massaging the lower back after a day of long, hard work. Breathing nice and easy, enjoying these sweet little moments to yourself. Give yourself one more little squeeze before releasing, taking the arms above the head and legs out long. Take all of your limbs to the right side, finding a nice big banana shape. Really active here, big stretch. And exhale back through center over to the left. Taking one last stretch before we end our practice in Shavasana. And whenever you're ready, you can gently come back to neutral spine and let the arms fall by the legs, palms facing up. Closing your eyes, allow the jaw and tongue to relax. As we breathe, encourage your muscles to fully let go, feeling the ground support you, releasing even deeper with every exhale. Taking a moment to notice how your body and mind feel right now. Ending this practice with a little inner connection. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.